Don't Talk Me to Death podcast. I'm your host, Death.
Dwayne Dade.
And your big bro CB, man.
And back to y'all with another episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe, man.
Subscribe. Y'all don't be doing shit we tell y'all to do, bro. Hey.
Don't do shit we ask y'all to do.
Yeah, don't listen to this fucking guy, right?
Y'all don't do shit we ask y'all to do. This is brought to you by BlackDesignersLeague.com, man.
Yeah, man. Go treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Foreign Fetish, man, and Black Designers League. You know, keep me fresh out here, man. With the lover boy gear. You know what I'm talking about?
Type of nigga call yourself a lover boy.
I don't call myself lover boy. That's the name of the collection from Foreign Fetish. Get it right.
Anyway, who we got on the docket? What we got on the docket first?
Hey, man.
Let me see. My mom was out.
Okay, so check this out. Somebody actually.
Shit!
What the fuck?
Woo! Hey, like,
Boy.
like who that is do that shit?
Freeze, boy.
Like motherfucking Rick Flair, what? Nature boy Rick Flair,
I'm
what?
telling you, boy.
Shit, nah.
What
Hey.
the fuck,
Oh,
boy?
Lord.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
Somebody got in, right? So they got a relationship question.
Yeah.
And it reads, after past bad relationships, once we are healed and back dating after times, we ask questions to see if others are healed and know how to love. So the question is, do we ask ourselves, are we really ready and open to receive love and a healthy relationship?
Do we ask ourselves?
Right. So in other words, like,
Yeah, I know, like somebody might ask me,
right.
but do I really sit and ask myself,
Ask
am I
yourself.
ready? Right.
Like, because you've been in previous relationships and you might, you was broken previously and now you telling yourself that you healed. Or people might assume that you healed just by conversations, but are you really asking yourself, are you really healed and are you ready to receive love in a real healthy relationship? That's the question.
I mean, that shit based on whoever you dealing with. Cause I'm dealing, I know somebody now that's in some shit like that. If you not over the person you just got through dealing with, you probably shouldn't get in another relationship yet until your ass is just fully over them. And then you ready to, then you go through that process by yourself. Because if you ain't over the other motherfucker you just was with, then you trying to get into some new shit, one, you gonna drag all that old shit over in a new relationship. And then again, you just not over for them or whoever you dealing with. You ain't over that person. So you gotta move on in a lot of ways than just, what meets the eye.
About you?
I mean, do I ask myself?
Right.
I mean, I think I have. I mean, I think I can honestly say I don't know if I so much ask myself. I just know, you can see the difference. Like, you can tell the difference, like, the way you might respond to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Like for instance, if you start talking to somebody or dating somebody new and you kind of like don't really open yourself up to, you know what I'm saying? It's right. You know what I'm saying? Like you still
a lot of people
dealing with some
trust
past
issues.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like trust issues and different shit like that. So, but when you see yourself now open up to somebody, you know what I'm saying, and finally start trusting them and all that, then I think you could tell right there, well, you done healed or you done got better. You know what I'm saying? Basically like that.
Right.
I mean,
that's
for
what
me.
you'll do is start not hiring shit, but just not. You'll start saying, why you asking all these questions and shit?
Right.
Like that. You'll start
Right.
doing that type of shit.
And that's the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like that. I care. I'm saying not me. I say this to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, because for me, to know somebody, you have to ask questions.
Ask questions, right.
Right. So when I'm asking questions and a person seems like they getting agitated or say, why you asking so many questions? I look at it like, damn, bro, you feel like you getting interrogated or what, bro? Like, you
Because
feel me?
one thing I can do, I can stop.
Right, bro. I can definitely stop. if that's what you want.
Yeah, and it'll definitely be permanently too.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's the only way I'm going to get to know you. I got to ask questions, man.
I'm telling you, now you wasting my time.
Right. We wasting each other's time at that point, really. Particularly mine, but you wasting yours and mine.
Yeah, because I'm not going, because I consider myself an open book. You feel me? You ask me what you want to know, and I'm going to tell you.
I'll tell you.
Shit, I mean, fuck, I'm hiding something for.
In my book, in my philosophy, I'm going to tell you.
It's not everything, right? Not that it's not that. Right. Not in the beginning like that.
Even on the flip side of that shit, it may be when you start telling yourself that, you may be a person that realize that you deal with people better when a title not attached to none of that shit.
Speaking of that, man,
I can deal with who I want to deal with. You can deal with who you want to deal with. Even if we not dealing with other people, I'm just dealing with you. You dealing with me. Ain't no relationship. Meaning the
chemistry. The
cage that you may feel like you may be in a relationship.
Right.
Like you can't do certain shit. You can do it.
Right.
You just may not be. You just may in your mind like I ain't gonna do that. Fuck, I'm dealing with old girl over there. I ain't even fun of. But the relationship title may make that person insecure on a bunch of other shit. Versus if we single, if we dealing with each other, she or I may not give a fuck about none of that other shit. Meaning, because most relationships these days, the shit be about stupid shit or you talking to this girl or you talking to that girl.
The issues and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That be the issue right there. Like bitches getting beat on and all that shit. They'll deal with that before they'll leave. Before they let you talk
to somebody else.
Right, talk to somebody else. Right.
Which is crazy
as fuck.
But to piggyback on that, that's the thing. Because I actually saw. I think I mentioned this before, but I saw a person post. You got to know a person for all 4 seasons, basically.
Right.
So basically a year. You feel me? Because for real, people can change on you. They get comfortable.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
People get comfortable, then that's when they start to change. Well, then I ain't gonna say change. That's when you start to see who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Versus the person who they perceive themselves to be. In the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, I think you definitely need to be healed before you can. I'm not gonna say start talking to somebody, but if you're trying to be in a relationship, you definitely need to be healed, bro.
Absolutely.
You definitely need to be healed because I think this shit go back to how you call it? What the shit? Out of sight, out of mind. Right. So it's like if I'm talking to this person, that might be occupying me enough to put that other person basically away. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because now I'm putting my time and energy into this person. Right?
I'm only dealing with this motherfucker because this person, although it may seem like a rebound, but I'm dealing with this person to get this motherfucker out the way.
Right. I mean, I don't suggest you use a person like that because people have feelings. That person might actually start really liking. You know what I'm saying? But if you genuinely like the person, but you just don't want to be, jump into a situation or a relationship, then don't do that. Just take the time to know them, let them know.
Shit hard to take time.
I mean, yeah. So
Will say he's still trying to learn Jada. Bitch, they been together 25.
Right.
So surprising to me, the individual that sent this to me, I don't understand why, but shout out to you anyway. She's an advocate supporter of Depp. Why? I have no fucking clue.
Who?
Depp.
What the fuck that mean?
She like you, fool.
What the fuck?
Not in
I don't know what you're saying, but
a relationship type way, but she's a fan of Depp.
Right.
She say.
Damn, where my fans at, man?
Hold on.
Drop in the comments.
But what she did say was, you the level-headed one.
I absolutely agree with that.
She said, you the level-headed one. He the one who make the most sense, is what she said. She say, though you wild and say what the fuck you want to say, she say she respect that about you because you always gonna be who the fuck you is.
Right.
She say she
I think
like
that shit just be simple as I only think from my head. Like I say, I always try to talk from my head and think about what another motherfucker may think about it. Meaning taking all my shit out of it and think about what somebody else gonna think about this shit.
And she also told me to stop picking on you. When the fuck do I be picking on Dep? She told me
Emoji gotta put emoji.
Shit, yeah, with the zippy emoji, man.
She told me to stop picking on Dep, man. Leave Dep alone.
Oh shit!
She don't be
Dep got a fan club, man.
Yeah.
Start that fan page, that little Dep fan page,
Straight
man.
up, yeah. Hey, but yeah. Yeah, but she fuck with Dep though.
Shit.
She fuck with Dep. And she's an avid supporter of the podcast, dog. So she watched every episode.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
That's what's
man.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some of those too. Shout out to y'all, man. For real. Nah, for real. I mean, they tell me the same shit, but I ain't finna be gassing this nigga. Yeah, I'm gassing niggas up. I ain't trying to be gassing niggas up and
How
shit.
you niggas up here talking about thinking y'all like that?
Yeah, bro. Have niggas around here thinking they bigger than the show,
hell,
nigga.
watch
Nah,
it.
bro.
Ain't no one man aboard the crew. You hold
Right,
what's that nigga on juice, nigga? Fuck that.
For real, bitch.
We got that shit. The nigga Tyrese.
Yeah, but shout out to you, man. We appreciate your support, man.
We appreciate everybody's support. You
man.
feel me?
Real talk.
Make sure you at that sipping shop we gonna have at the shop real soon. Coming soon.
Maybe you get you a picture with that, man.
Yeah, man. For
Taking
real,
all
for real.
pictures, baby. Nah, but the nigga Tyrese just got a divorce. Maybe 3 weeks ago. And he already out with a new chick. So sound like me. So, because we already know divorces don't happen the same day that it is
Right,
announced,
man. Absolutely. Right.
Meaning they got divorced probably a year ago and that shit just not being finalized. Matter of fact, it probably was before that.
Even aside from the divorce being finalized, they probably was already
Separated before.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Right.
Right.
They probably was separated before they even thought about getting a divorce.
Absolutely.
And outside of getting divorced, the shit probably took a year to even be finalized. So they probably been
Well,
separated.
somebody who has a little bit of experience in this, we was separated, split up, or whatever, for 2 years before our divorce went through. So,
Right.
So there you have it. So
right.
At the end of the day, for everybody who got negative things to say about him stepping out with somebody because he just got divorced, again, Depp just stated like
Niggas gotta move on.
Right.
Man. Fuck all that.
Well, I'm gonna put my shit on, put my life on pause until the divorce come through. Fuck no, I gotta live my life. I'm still a human. I still crave love, affection, and everything else. I'm gonna just wait for, like brother said, 2 years till the divorce get finalized. Hell no, I'm moving on.
All right, so you got something?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so Pete, I'm gonna give a scenario and then follow it up with the question. So you meet somebody, y'all vibing, talking, for communicating for like a month. Y'all never spent time together though. Y'all just, conversation A1. You feel me? Everything cool, whatever. You start thinking, damn, I fuck with her. You feel me? Because of the energy, the vibe. You feel me? All that shit. Y'all finally link up. You have sex with her the first night. Do your feeling about her change?
For me, no.
Right. That's what I'm just,
No.
Just because, like I said, everything was A1.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
And
just because y'all linked up, the first time y'all linked, y'all had sex. Like,
no, because, quite honestly, for me, my opinion on that would be everything was already in place at that point. Prior to us even being sexual. Like you just stated. The chemistry, everything that we both were looking for was already there. So the only thing from that point was the sexual aspect. So once we finally did see each other and we were talking and hanging out and shit, and we realized that not only was all that there, but the sexual chemistry was there. What was that?
Yeah, we wanted to fuck anyway.
yeah,
Right.
grown people.
We've been talking about sex back and forth with each other, texting.
Right.
Like ain't too many times you just texting motherfuckers and sex don't come up.
That's true.
Some provocative, some shit gonna come up once in a while, and that's just what it is. However, I ain't thinking that because like I just said, we wanted to fuck anyway, so that's gonna happen. Ain't nobody finna wait 3 months because who the fuck waiting 90 days? Ain't nobody doing that shit. Like most niggas, some niggas that's really out here wilding like that, fucking bitches one nighters anyway. So like to them that's just another chick they done knocked off in one day. But you just the one that's gonna stick around. The other motherfuckers done hit the door. So I don't know if that changes anything. Like you fuck girls, but this one stuck around.
So you ain't gonna ghost her though?
No.
Nah, I don't know too many niggas doing that shit. Nah.
Yeah.
You hit her the first night, you hit her a week later. So.
Or the next day.
Right, you gon' keep hitting her, right?
Yeah, the day after that.
Like,
Right.
Niggas that's doing that shit, I don't know, but like you just ghosting, man.
Nah, I just some niggas like that. They just they might just feel like, man, oh man, this shit was too easy. You feel you got to add first quarter, you feel? But I don't feel like that.
No, absolutely not. Especially if we already talking about the fact that all the other aspects of what we was looking for was them.
Some niggas might consider it a layup. Like shit, that was easy money,
shit
man.
Was hella easy.
Jimmy Buckets, man.
Yeah, shit. Straight. The nigga say, how you shit hurt my head, but nigga say how you court women, how do you court women these days? Like without shit being
I don't even know if they know how to be courted. I'm just saying.
Right, like aggressively, like because what I think is not aggressive, like a woman may not think that shit aggressive.
Like what?
I don't know, like hail them up, like some wild, like how you approaching them and shit, or how you talking to them and you know stuff like that. Me straight up, I think women always tell you if they like you or not. That's it. They ain't gotta say it, but
oh yeah.
Right.
You gonna know. You gonna pick it up. Right.
You gonna know if you gonna have a conversation with her. The ones that's gonna have that conversation with you, they kind of like you and they lean towards the fence. Especially if they just sitting there listening to you talk. If they really like you, you gonna know by the conversation. The ones that don't want your ass at all, they gonna keep it moving. They gonna tell you straight up, bye. Now if you gonna be that nigga that's gonna keep running behind them and all that shit, well, you wasting your time. I hate niggas that do that shit. Like, but she done told you no. Keep it moving, bro. It's 400 more.
I mean, the man want what he want, man.
Nah,
you feel me? People like what they like, bro. It is what it is.
Hey, and for some dudes, that shit actually do work.
That shit pay off.
Right.
I mean, I done seen people on social media say this nigga he wouldn't stop, and then now we together. They been together for years now.
Some all married and shit.
Right. Yeah. So
yeah,
niggas, I'm talking about.
It's all about the pursuit. These chicks like to be
back off.
They like to be chased, bro.
Keep it boogie. Niggas, I'm talking about. Nigga trying to get in and get out. What?
Hey,
some
man.
vulture time shit.
Hey, at least a nigga can add them to the list. Fuck it, it is what it is. I mean, so it was said that men can't be trapped by women.
Can't be trapped?
Yeah, can't be trapped. You think that's true or not?
No, I don't think nobody can be trapped. The trap is
I think they mean babies.
Right, the trap is legit. But you could still, we just was speaking about a nigga not being trapped. You thought you trapped his ass, but nigga told you, ain't my baby. You feel me? That ain't my shit. Although you can prove it's probably your shit.
Right.
But that don't mean I have to be in y'all life. Even if they mean I can be in shit life and not yours. Although, you know, some chicks play that game where how you not seeing shit and all that wild shit. But, you know, if I don't want to be in it, I don't want to be in it.
Nah, I don't think you could trap a dude, because my theory is this, like, and we've all, and all three of us on this panel already said it before, like, the thing with a man is, like, he no for him. So, unless he really want to be there, he ain't going to be there. You could use sex, you could use babies or whatever it is that you got at your arsenal to trap him. But unless he ready to be trapped, you can't trap him.
The nigga only trap if he allow you to trap.
And
meaning if he allow that child support shit to trap him.
But even then, the child support really ain't trapping him. He gonna do it. He gonna do the thing
That's
he need to do to make sure.
Well,
the
when that money start looking crazy,
he gonna make sure
shit start coming up out of that paycheck.
Well,
when you making $500 a week and they taking $250.
I'm gonna say this. I say we put ourselves in those predicaments.
absolutely.
We trap ourselves because, nigga, if you had on a fucking rubber,
100%.
can't make a baby. You feel me? So
Go.
I think
Niggas going raw dog. He out
right.
here, boy.
Niggas going raw. You feel me?
Bungee.
I think the only way is if she lied about being, or I ain't even gonna say lie. Maybe she was on birth control, right? That nigga was hitting her raw. She loved that raw meat. Stop taking that shit. You feel me? Not that shit on her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, y'all keep going raw dog out there. But I know my dog got the chlamydia antibodies. Boy, he on deck. What's up?
What up? What nigga? What dog he talking about? Oh, I saw him pointing fingers. I'm trying to figure out who
I
he
ain't
talking
me,
about.
y'all. I
Oh,
just
okay.
said no.
I'm about to say.
Dog got the chlamydia antibodies on deck. Wait. Go ahead and go raw dog. Fucking go ahead and pop a few antibodies out there. Boy.
I don't advocate that. Man.
Hey.
I don't do that. Man. Don't listen to that nigga.
You asshole.
Hey, man.
You asshole if you go to, boy.
Hey man, y'all boy keep going raw, man. God said, "Be fruitful and multiply."
And
man.
multiply.
Fuck all that.
I told you I want like 8. Fuck it.
Like he said, they got antibodies for that shit, bro. That shit can cure.
I'm like this.
Fuck it.
You go to the hospital, bit, and tell the doctor straight up, can it be cured? If it can be cured, I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah, just give it to me. Just
If
give
it
it.
can be cured, I don't want to know what it is. Just give it to me. But if it can't, I already know what it is. So you ain't got to tell me. If it can be cured, doc, give me my medicine so I can go. If it can't, bitch, I'm probably finna die anyway.
Or you could just take the meds that they,
You
because
right.
bitches still living with
Right, that's
HIV,
true.
AIDS,
That's
and
true.
all that
That's
shit.
true.
So.
Be around here like, what they say, the nigga Easy
Hey,
was Walking Dead.
I
But
still don't advocate
don't be
that
dumb,
shit.
man. I'm gonna say this. Don't be dumb.
Don't be.
When he say be fruitful and multiply, he talking about with one young lady. That's what he talking
This
about.
shit entertainment. Go
I'm
ahead out
telling
there
you.
and be Future if you want to.
I'm
bitch.
telling you, man. Don't say we told you.
You ain't hear from me.
Tell you, I ain't the one to gossip. Bitch. Fuck all that.
Way.
All right, so I'm gonna follow that shit up by speaking of being trapped or whatever. So you ever had sex with a chick? You know, y'all was using condoms and shit, and you was like, "But that pussy fire with the condom on, boy." So next time you smash,
Trying to see
you
what
smash
else.
it with the condom, and then you done switch position and slip the condom.
Oh, no.
Slip the condom on so you can feel that roll, boy.
nah.
Like, roll.
I ain't
Hey,
never
but,
did
Look
that.
around and play Angel. Ooh, shit. Okay.
Nah, but
All right.
the chicks be the one to do that shit though.
What?
They'll tell you take that shit off.
Oh yeah, I know that. That too. I know that too.
They'll tell you that shit. Take that shit off. What?
I'm like this. They know the difference any fucking way.
They'll tell you straight
They know
up,
the difference
take that
between
shit off.
condom sex and raw sex.
I
They
be
know the
feeling
difference.
How you good feeling?
You know when your
So
head
if that nigga done,
smash, you like,
so if that
oh,
nigga done
oh,
took
oh,
that,
oh.
if that nigga done took that condom off, she know that shit off.
Yeah.
She wanted it off anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She just ain't want to be the one to say
Oh,
it.
that shit gotta come on like, oh, well, I don't know. I'm trying to take this off. Wow.
Yeah, she just ain't.
Especially
wanna
if
be
you
the
know
one to
your
say
pull
it.
out game weak as fuck. Boy. Weaker than D Rose knees. Boy, shit that weak. What?
Your pull out game week?
Oh no, I ain't even going in raw. I do know it's premium come, baby. Shit ain't going on no stomachs and backs and all that shit. I'm pulling out, but you might as well
Hey, boy,
get
you-
in our position.
That boy
baby.
sound like me, boy. That's a waste of nut, boy. You got me who?
It's 100 kids in that little shit that be shit shut out. Oh no, boy. Shit ain't going to waste on the bed sheets, boy.
Listen,
And I ain't trying to fuck out my bed sheets, bitch.
listen.
Or my maniac zip up.
This shit,
You talking about
this shit finna go on one of these hoes,
going somewhere?
and one of these hoes, bitch.
The mouth?
The mouth,
booty, the
nah, not the
nose.
booty. I ain't talking about no booty.
You
I
said
ain't
one of
wasting
those.
that.
no.
We talking about one of two. I'm talking about one of two. I'm finna
for
skeet
all
in this
y'all-
shot.
right.
Or skeet in.
And all y'all keep talking about y'all don't like that shit shot on your face. That shit good.
Yeah, man.
Noxzema.
Shit like Noxzema, man.
That
Good
shit
skin care, boy.
Good skin care, boy.
Protein like a bitch.
Shit good for your skin, man. You see the what they call them? The chicks in the porno shit happen all the time, boy. They got some of the best skin out there, boy.
They damn sure I don't never see the real porn star. I don't never see them with no fucked up skin.
Boy. Shit.
Shit be looking flawless.
Speaking of porn stars, you got any porn stars out there, man, or ex-porn stars? Y'all leave your shit in the description.
Come on
in the comment, man.
Don't talk to me to death.
Yeah, come on to the podcast, man. Tell us about your
Come
experience.
on, tell us about yourself.
Hey, G shit, some of y'all was doing porn in high school though. I mean, it was just shit just wasn't on camera.
Shit was just amateur at that point. Right?
Hey man, shout out to all the high school animals, man, and Shones and what
y'all
got dots and all that.
Y'all got a nigga through the rough days.
Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, I want to know this. Is any of y'all bold enough to say you was like that in high school, man? Put it in the comments, man.
She was high school.
Yeah, it was shit was high school.
She was
You
legit,
40
man.
years old now. You feel me?
She was eight.
You was in your whole phase. You was in your whole phase.
Everybody,
Yeah.
y'all always said anyway. You got to go through your whole phase.
You was in your whole phase, man.
Some of y'all still in it.
You just low key with it, right? Hey, G shit, I'm dead ass though. If you don't want to put it in the comments,
Inbox a nigga.
yeah, inbox a nigga, book the show. You feel me? Come on and talk
Yeah,
about
like,
your experience, man. That's it. Fuck it.
Nigga was in your shit like
This is a
JT.
judgment free zone.
Hey, nigga was in that shit like JT Money. Oh, yeah.
Tell you.
Who that?
Hey, who that? Hey,
Yeah. I want to
shit.
know. Fuck off. I want to know y'all that was at that West and that back staircase. Those are the ones I need to be.
Man, I don't give a fuck if you was at the West, if you was at St. North Miami, Carol City, Booker T, wherever you did it at.
Even as far
Wherever
as
the whole
American-
spot was at.
Even as far as American, Carol City, and Northern, we got some of y'all
Tell you
too.
all that, man.
Turn
Y'all
the
holler
tech.
at us, man.
Turn
Turn the
the
tech
tech.
too. Y'all out there too. We know y'all at Turn the Tech too, boy. Y'all probably was the worst one, but at Turn the Tech.
Yeah.
That bitch used to jump the gate to come to Scent and
Tell you,
get
boy.
knocked all back up. Wait.
That's facts, boy.
Hey,
Fuck
boy,
all that.
one thing I will say, boy, and we know we can speak on this because, again, that was the past. Was our juvenile days, running wild and shit. We could talk about it because we was the one. We was
in the trenches,
yeah,
man. In the mud, bitch. Yeah.
Boys, we in through the motherfucking
You know what I'm talking about?
boy.
Cause we could call some names now.
Oh,
Call some
absolutely.
That ain't our job. We want you to tell us. You
Want
feel
you
me?
to tell us, ain't it?
Yeah. And that list might be
Goes
here to that
man.
damn door back there.
We ain't gonna organize you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We
We'll
very
let you put
discreet.
yourself out, bitch.
Yeah. But you know who you is.
I don't think none of them brave enough to do that.
Hey,
shit.
me.
brave enough, boy.
Because some of them married now and they husband don't even know
The
they
husband don't even know, like, damn, boy, so we just was around all these niggas, all them beats.
Now you know what? That's even better. I wonder if there's any of y'all out there who was like that in high school.
Married.
You
now.
married now, and your husband know, and he ain't judge you and all that. Them the ones I want to talk to.
That's a good
Them
conversation.
the ones, that need to come on the show, man. That'd be a
Especially
good
if
conversation.
Your husband was one of the niggas with the niggas that
Matter
was
of
working
fact,
back home.
matter of fact, bring your husband on. You and your husband, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it like a big fucking family. Like,
Yeah,
Oprah.
bro, let's talk about it. Fuck it.
Oprah, where you at, man? Sign us. We fucking.
I mean,
we
because
gonna interview
let's
with
be honest. There's people out there who it's a lot of people out there who living like that, that just don't talk about it.
and
Like,
a lot of niggas.
they might have been, like that in high school.
Right.
Now they married. They husband probably do know, and they living happy or whatever. You
Not
know
only that, but the niggas that y'all might have been with and the hoes that y'all was knocking off, it's niggas that y'all was with. Certainly the ones I was with actually like the chick that y'all was knocking off.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The nigga
Right,
just
I know
was
that.
doing it.
Right,
He
right,
was
right.
doing it because he liked her.
Right.
He ain't really wanted to be really getting knocked off, but he
Right.
could fuck, so he was like, oh,
Yeah,
well,
he ain't want to be that nigga to be
He
like,
ain't wanna be that
y'all
nigga."
stop fucking with my girl. Stop fucking with my girl like that, man.
I'm gonna tell you what was the
Stop
easiest
jumping
one. What we used to do. The nigga, the two pretty boys in the group, they would get all the hoes. The hoes liked them, cause they the pretty boys. they like them so much that all they had to do is say, these niggas wanna fuck. So they gonna do, they will always do what these niggas say because they like them. So it's like one of them, okay, I'm gonna do what he say because I don't want him to start talking to me because of this. So he will always get the bitches to come.
I think for us, it was just the hood, the title.
Right.
You know, we was from Robin Hood, so when they knew you was from Robin Hood, they was ready to go. They was on go. I don't think it mattered who you was. I ain't even finna lie to you.
Damn.
Yeah, they was on go. What? Oh, this nigga from Robin Hood?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
we had, cause G shit,
That's a special type of animal.
We
right
had
there,
some
but-
niggas riding there who wasn't exactly the prettiest niggas, boy, but they came
Right.
back through there with some shit, boy, and like the whole hood lined up.
Literally the whole hood.
Yeah, bitch. You might have about 25
Hey,
niggas,
Bitch ain't
boy.
got no walls today. Wait.
Hey, boy, nigga can talk about it now, but I told you, I took me and my dog. Shout out to my dog. I ain't gonna call you name because I don't know who else know the story. You feel me? But shout out to my dog. You feel me? But it
You
was
know
me and
who
him.
you will.
It was me and him. That's it. I grabbed her, took her to his crib. Of course, I went in because it's supposed to be just me and him. You feel me? I went in first. He supposed to went after. Came out. It's 20 niggas in that bitch. I'm like, bitch.
Time for me.
Yeah,
Go.
boy, time for me to go, man. So I'm like, I done peeked back in. My dog, you know, he's doing. I'm like, yo, I'm about to slide,
About to
bro.
go.
There's too many niggas in that shit. That nigga was like, you know, bro, just give me 5 minutes, you know, because I don't want them niggas fucking with none of my old girls, shit, blah, blah, whatever.
5 minutes, but you got too low. You going too low. You making love, bitch.
5 minutes ain't long, bitch. But anyway,
You ain't get out, man.
hey, nigga, I was like, man, 2 minutes later, I done peeked, but yo, I'm out, boy. I done went through the back door, though. Went through the back door with my dumb ass, because I could have went through the back door, hopped the back gate to the other house and went. My dumb ass go through the back door just to walk around the house.
And guess who was coming?
The chick, old boy, coming through the gate. I was like, oh,
Nigga about to
nigga
whoop
asked
my
me say,
ass.
Hey,
nigga asked me say, where's such and such at? I was like, boy, I don't know. I walked right past his
hey,
ass.
but yeah, guess who the daddy was employed by? City of Miami, bitch. Police department,
Y'all
bitch.
boys about to go
boy.
down, boy.
I was like, boy, I was like, oh, I don't know, boy. Just like that, and kept on walking on their ass. Next thing I know, my dog, whose house I was at, his old boy came to my crib, knocking on the door. If you don't come back, I'm sending them over here to you. I'm like, who? He said, the police. I was like, oh, Lord.
Like, man, first off, y'all ain't catch me there, for one.
That's real.
Fuck that.
But what happened was the nigga, my dog, the cousin was there, and he told who was there.
Right.
So I was like, oh, Lord. So I done went around there because, you know, I ain't want to leave my dog hanging and shit. I done gone around there, they done put a nigga in car, all this fuck shit. Took a nigga down, I done fell asleep at this shit.
And
The
that
nigga
freeze,
ain't-
been that bit free.
Yo, but what's crazy, right? They made a whole spectacle out this shit, bro.
They did, boy.
Helicopter in the air, bro.
Helicopter, shit was roped out like somebody
Yeah,
died
bro.
over there and shit.
Nigga in
boy.
that shit with his hands in his shirt,
yeah,
cold
boy.
and fucking that shit.
I'm like, damn.
Bro,
That shit was looking crazy over there,
And
boy.
that looking like them first 48 niggas in that shit with their hands
Hey,
in his shirt freezing.
One
boy.
thing about it only take one crazy ass incident, bro.
All right, that's it.
I was
boy.
done with the animals,
I'm
boy. Fuck
telling
all
you.
that. Y'all can have them over.
Matter of fact,
Y'all can have them.
I deal with the animals, but I'm dealing with them.
Yeah.
Oh, you niggas, what? We
Yeah,
ain't
all
doing
that 20
boy.
nigga shit, boy.
We ain't doing that.
Oh, I
boy.
gotta go somewhere where I just know it's just me and you, bitch.
That's
Just
it,
me, you,
boy.
and my dog. That's it, boy.
Nah, we.
Then, you know, but of course we bucked that shit because,
oh yeah.
you know, everybody had the same story. You
Right.
feel me?
This a known animal.
They knew,
boy.
yeah,
We ain't
known
finna say
action.
we ain't nothing to
Yeah.
her, boy.
No action. And then when the old boy came out and hollered at you like, man, you know, oh man, with my daughter, but not all that jumping shit. Cause I mean, at that point, he had to know she gonna fuck anyway.
Right,
So.
bro. At that point,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, like, bro, like, your daughter out here getting her ass ran through, bro.
Right, bro.
I'm saying
That
what
shit
she
is
said. Did
crazy.
she actually say?
I ain't even talked to that motherfucker since then, boy.
But I'm saying, did she actually say? Have you seen her since?
I ain't even seen her.
But I'm saying, did she actually? What she told the police? She said that y'all was trying to do something to her.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh,
All I know is because I went back. I ain't get caught. That'd be clear. You feel me?
Right.
I just went back because, like I said, I was at my dog house and I ain't want to leave the nigga. You feel me? So when I went back, they put me in cuffs and then had me in the little truck shit. And then when I went down, they just asked some questions, and then after that shit, I was gone. You feel me?
Best thing you niggas did was tell the truth.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And everybody had the same fucking story.
All the time, but we fuck her all the time.
Every
And
day.
let's be clear, she was at my house. Minute she willingly came up in this motherfucker.
Definitely willingly went in out of bed.
I
think, like I said, I
different
think
occasions we done knocked her off on.
Yeah, and I think it wasn't even so much. What happened was, come to find out, a neighbor who saw me and my dog and her go in, it wasn't even about that. It was when they saw the rest of them niggas. Oh, boy, 100 niggas done went in there. I done saw your daughter going there now. There's 100 niggas in there. You feel me? And that's how that shit happened. You feel me? So
see 100 niggas in there, but I know what's going on.
I done seen 100 niggas going on.
You done came too late. 40 niggas done hit already.
Yeah, because Fool came solo. It was her whole boy. You feel me?
Right.
Because if it was some other shit, then it would have been a bunch of, you feel me?
Right. I guess he probably already knew she was getting her ass flipped. Meaning, like,
I don't know.
He probably already knew, which is why he came solo, just to get her, versus all the police shit, not knowing that the neighbor had.
I still don't know if the motherfucker was crying and all that shit. I don't know what the fuck she was doing, because like I said, I wouldn't know. So.
You crying because you got your ass caught.
Caught, yeah, that's what it was. Right.
I mean, at least you got a few nuts in.
Definitely got I don't even know how many niggas smashed that day. I don't know, because like I said,
I got
mine.
It disappeared. I got mine. I don't know about you niggas. I'm mad. Hey, I'm mad. If I was there, I'm mad if I didn't smash.
Hey, G shit, I can't even tell you who all was there, because there was so many niggas in that bitch.
Yeah.
I know who got caught. But I don't even know who. There was a lot of niggas in that bitch, boy.
Hey, legit, bro. It had to be at least 20 niggas, bro.
I don't know if it was that many.
Yo.
I would say about 12 niggas for real.
That's a lot of niggas.
That's still a lot of niggas,
bro.
bro. Yeah, that's a lot of niggas.
That's a lot of niggas, boy.
A lot of people, bro.
I was watching some shit and a nigga was I guess a nigga was on doing this shit on video. And the judge was reading the nigga his sentence. And the nigga ended up saying, like, Judge, I'm the only nigga being charged for like the drugs that they had. And judge was like, yep. The nigga looked over to his homeboy like, oh, you bitch ass, like you snitched.
Yeah.
He said, yo, Judge,
I saw that shit, right.
I'm the only one getting charged with this.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
nigga, that snitch.
Yeah, the nigga looked to the side, nigga looked down like that.
They were sitting next to each other.
Yeah, the nigga done
right.
forwarded on me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that shit, a dude in another country marry a 16-year-old where it's legal. It's legal. Fuck how we look at it. It's legal. And then he comes over here and we find out about it. Like, do we judge them, like, and he ended up being a celebrity, blah, blah. Do we judge them for that?
I don't think you can, because that's
what they do.
Right, that's how they live. That's their lifestyle. That's their culture. Right. So I mean, the only people that will get mad is the people who don't know. The people who ignorant to it. So
cause to me that shit just based on what they'll do it because based on how they thinking. Like, bro, that's how they live. And let's be clear. That's how we used to live, too.
Hey,
because even over here, we do that shit to the older niggas when they do all that. I'm like, bro, y'all granddaddies used to do the same shit, bro. That shit, it was a thing, bro. That's just what it is. They prayed. I ain't gonna even say pray on the young women, bro. That's just what they did, bro. All you niggas that was born in the 40s and 50s and shit, man, that's what they did, bro. That's just, I don't know, bro. Some shit you just gotta chalk to the game, bro. Like canceling all this racist shit, to me, like taking it down, it's like trying to erase it. And I don't think you should be trying to erase it, because the kids growing up, they ain't gonna know shit about it. Meaning they ain't gonna have no knowledge, they ain't gonna have no knowledge of some of this stuff.
Right.
It's history, bro. You gonna learn it, or you just trying to erase it so they act like it never existed?
Right.
'Cause y'all not gonna erase the fuck shit the black people do, but y'all gonna erase all the racism.
That's true. That's very true.
Right. And that's ultimately what the goal is at this point.
They putting that shit on display. Actually, you can tell that by the R. Kelly shit and all that other shit.
You trying to erase certain events because you don't want the future generation to know that this shit really existed. You need to leave that shit there. So when these stories is passed down, these kids are educated and they know what their ancestors went through to get to a certain point.
It was a nigga it was a cracker they were talking. I don't forget this bitch name. This shit wasn't even that long ago. Who had all these assault charges and all this shit.
Harvey Weinstein?
Right, that bitch. Right. But you don't even hear about that shit.
That's why people mad. Well, I think he got the book though, but
I'm just saying you don't even hear about it.
Oprah, because he real close with Oprah, and we like, yo, you went hard after R. Kelly, bro, and you ain't this your homie, and you ain't do that. That's why people still mad at Oprah,
right?
Because like, bro, you ain't even go after this nigga, bro. You supposed to be you supposed to be on the outside, bro. You ain't even go after this nigga at all, bro. You fucking with R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and all this shit.
She didn't even have a comment about that dude.
She ain't say not a word.
That's crazy.
That's the shit I don't understand. Fuck all the other shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but they make sure that shit on display about like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and all our other, you know what I'm saying, our people like. But I mean, it is what it is.
I don't understand how we cancel certain niggas and we look at them a certain type of way, but we still mention Hitler as if this nigga ain't do the shit that he did. like we bring this nigga up casually, bro, and I don't understand that, bro. I know the shit R. Kelly did. All right, cool. But you not gonna tell me that shit is worse than the shit Hitler did. Cause at the end of the day, in my head, this nigga ain't raped nobody. He maybe was dealing with young women, yeah, it's wrong. But this nigga, Hitler, right. I don't know, bro. Like this nigga get quoted, bro. Niggas quote him for shit.
I'm gonna say this too about what you just said about him. He was having sex with younger women or whatever. He ain't rape them though, because that really ain't no different from the first guy you mentioned when you opened up this topic about
Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
No, not Harvey Weinstein. The guy who he married to a 16-year-old.
Right.
Oh.
There ain't no fucking difference.
No.
Only thing is the shit just legal.
In another
right. That's what I'm saying. Right. So.
I mean, was it illegal to? Because remember, he married Aaliyah.
He did.
So if it was illegal then,
but the
I don't understand if.
But the difference between
if it was illegal, it would have never happened. Is what I'm saying.
But the difference was her family, her parents, and them signed paperwork for her to do that.
Shit, if you
so these people ain't signed papers for him.
I'm sure they probably did because you talking about another country, they probably ain't got to sign.
No, I'm talking about R. Kelly when they was like living with him and all this other shit. Like, I'm
sure they did, bro. That's my own one, but I'm very sure. But you know that shit be about money, bro. If you ask me, like, bro, you know your child, you know where your child was.
Right.
That's not. That's why when people talk, it's like, all right, now y'all just speaking on the shit because it's R. Kelly and it's like that rape coach is kind of involved in the shit. But y'all don't want to look at all the other shit that that's being involved in the shit. But these people know what the fuck their daughter was. Your daughter was getting money and they was sending your ass money too. So it was about money. Now shit done hit the fan. You want to come out about it and be Mr. Innocent and all that shit.
Speaking on the whole R. Kelly thing, right? And I know people are gonna frown, but I personally don't give a fuck. But
some of y'all got kids because of R. Kelly.
But
my whole
logic is this, right? Like what Det was saying. You know you got a minor child who underage, and this child done left your home and been living with this man all this time, right? Whether it was monetary or not. But then you people to get in front of these TV cameras and say, oh, well, my child left and she was over here and I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. What the fuck you mean you couldn't do it? She's a minor child. She's still your child. You could have called the police, had her ass removed from that house, and brought her ass back home. She's still your child. So ain't no way in the fuck you gonna tell me she left your house at 15 and she been over there since now she's 22. And now you just speaking out about it? That shit don't make sense.
My whole thing is niggas say they'll do anything for their daughter. And if you say you went and knocked on that door to get your daughter and he had security guards there saying you ain't getting your daughter, when you tell me you'll do anything for your daughter, that meant all them niggas would have got their ass laid out.
Right. Absolutely.
You getting your daughter, bro, right?
Absolutely.
So if you left and ain't do shit about it, talking about, oh, well, there ain't nothing we can do, nigga, you ain't want your daughter.
If you wasn't on your John Q shit, don't talk to me.
Absolutely, bro.
Man, we talk about his son. You feel me?
Ain't no way you can tell me you as a father knew your daughter was a minor and was laid up getting her back blowed out by a grown ass man. And you talking about
allegedly.
A lot of them, I don't think he was having sex with.
Right,
I think they just was around
I agree
to create that.
I agree with that.
That Hugh Hefner aura, which is why I don't think he had sex with most of them.
Yeah, but I totally agree with that. But my point is, ain't like you just said, ain't no way you as a father speak out and say you would do anything for your daughter, but allow her to stay there like that. That don't make sense to me, bro.
What's the nigga name? Dame Dash. He get on my nerves so much because this nigga got so much envy towards R. Kelly because of Aaliyah. Like, now he bring up a bunch of old shit that was going on. I'm like, bruh, only person knew this shit was you and Aaliyah. She told you because you was dating her. This girl probably didn't want all this shit to be out in the media because if she did, she would have said it herself, bro.
That's true, right.
Meaning she didn't want to throw the nigga under the bus because he R. Kelly. Meaning, here you come doing this shit 40 years later, bringing up shit she told you, like, under the table, and you bringing it up. Nah, that girl ain't want that shit to be out, bro. Your ass out here bringing it out because you mad about him dating her when she was younger because you wanted her. Because not too long after that, Dame started dating her.
He one of them niggas.
Meaning your ass was this close to actually being an R. Kelly. You was this fucking close. Probably 2-3 years away. Because he ain't that much older than R. He probably like maybe 3 years younger than R. Kelly. Meaning your ass was this close too, homeboy. While you doing all that talking. Niggas be doing all that talking and not realizing how close they ass be to some predatory shit they suck. Shut your ass up. They ain't got nothing to do with you, fool.
Hey, and let's be completely honest. It's a lot of other dudes in the industry who was doing the exact same shit R. Kelly was doing, just on a different scale. They might not have had all them young girls living with them, but they were smashing young girls in every fucking city they went in, bro.
That shit been going on, man.
That
shit
bro.
been all in the music
shit
forever.
That shit
but
just
you
what
niggas
it be, bro.
Right, but
that shit was in the music.
Niggas here 19, 18-year-olds now. How we know? Because we see you niggas with them today.
Yeah, and this shit was in the music before R. Kelly shit.
Absolutely.
NWA spoke about shit like that. All kind of niggas, bro. Like,
but you the same niggas who condemning this man for what he did.
At the time, them niggas was shit they self. So, I mean, but, because I'm a
these
man
niggas
record,
talking
man.
about-
Make sure even your 18-year-old daughter, but them niggas was young as fuck too. So, I mean, take that with a grain of salt.
yeah, but when we talking about these niggas was what, like 18 and all this shit. We talking about they talking about 16 and 15 years old.
Right, they was. Yeah, so
Right, so that shit ain't legal, bitch. Technically. So, you know, they was still, like I said, they was still talking about this shit. So
all right, that's.
I'm just saying the shit been in the music, it been going on. You feel me?
Like I said, that shit is what it was then. So if this shit ain't all that shit that happened before 2000, I don't know if I'm canceling niggas because of that shit. Right?
Like you said, that shit been going on, it's still going on,
and let's be clear, ain't
only thing about it is who get caught.
No way we saying we condone man behavior.
Right.
But what we are saying is there's a lot of people out there doing the exact same shit, but y'all not condemning them
and
the
they
same
know
way.
about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But y'all not condemning them the same way y'all condemning R. Kelly. That's some bullshit.
And everybody needs second chances, bitch.
Absolutely,
God give you second chances.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Not
Because let's be real.
Who the fuck are
And
you?
first of all, let's be real. Some of you same women who trying to condemn him.
Y'all was that chick.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all said, but I always be like some of the young
Y'all was
and they'll
fucking
say that,
14, 15-year-olds getting fucked by 28, 29, 30-year-olds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real.
I think I know why the younger chicks like the older niggas. Because they'll tell you straight up, the young niggas don't know shit. They can't do shit for me and all that shit. The older niggas can, I guess, I ain't gonna say provide for them because I'm the older nigga that's not gonna provide for your ass. But it is a difference.
Yeah, and they ain't around, and I guess older niggas ain't around here telling
all they been.
Right. Because remember, if you talking about of age, now they talking amongst their peers. Now all their peers know all this shit. Like an older nigga, them younger people ain't their peers. You feel me?
Right. You talking
So
about
they don't know.
right.
Right. So
dealing with two whole different audiences at this point. Right. Shit, like two different shows. Man.
But okay, so I spoke about this shit in the last episode, but I'm gonna bring the question. Besides cheating, what's a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
All that abusive shit. And y'all women abusive as fuck, man. Y'all be abusive. And I think some of y'all do this shit because y'all know soon I hit you. You gonna call the police and I'm taking my ass to jail. And I think y'all do it because y'all know that I probably shouldn't hit you. So y'all gonna do this shit until some fuck shit go on. Which is why I'm gonna be out the door, bitch. And if you in my shit, you gonna be out the door. And if you know women, you try to put their ass out, they going out with a fight. Bitch. So you fucked either way it goes.
What if you in they shit?
I won't leave it, bitch. Because even then, most women, like, the women that's fighting you like that, they probably in love with you. So they not even finna let your ass walk out the door. So now you fighting trying to get out that bitch. So me, just probably that shit, all that abusive shit, man. I don't know. I ain't got time to be getting beat by women and everything.
They definitely beating on niggas, boy. Y'all just get away with that shit. That's all that is.
What
about you?
Tina and Ike shit.
I think I lean with that, but I'm gonna go a step further too because I think it's more so the mental abuse. Like you get these women who feel like it's okay to talk bad about these niggas. He a fuck nigga or pussy nigga, or you a bum bitch and all that extra, all that fuck shit, and then you think just because he loves you, he's supposed to just sit there and take that shit and not move on. The mental side of it be just as bad as the physical shit. Because you don't want him to do the same thing to you. So then when he finally lash back out, you can't take it. So for me, I'm with them. It's the abuse. Whether it's physical or
let me
mental.
be clear. I'm gonna deal with some shit depending on what you bring it to the table. Now, if you taking care of old Debbie Depp, now,
just like the chicks, yeah, just like the chicks.
No, yeah.
They do it, they do that shit too.
Bitch, if you doing me right, they're every night. And I ain't talking about sex. I'm just talking about
just treating you right, taking care of you.
Old Debbie Depp, boy. I take a few slaps. Fuck it, you don't want a shot, man.
Slap? Ain't doing that, boy.
Go ahead and call me fuck nigga. Come clean it. Y'all right, mommy? I'm done.
Well, you get a good check for that shit, boy. Cause I ain't doing that, boy. I ain't doing
she
that.
must be got a bag, bitch.
Yeah, boy. Boy.
Yeah, boy. I don't know. That. For me, that shit just.
You ain't slapping me, and I ain't your fuck nigga.
Ooh, I'm your fuck.
For me, it ain't even like I said. The cheating, like if you cheat once, I could,
Right.
But if you cheat and get pregnant by this nigga,
you done.
Ain't nothing for that, boy.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing for that. Cause I think I don't know, bro. I just believe shit could be worked out. I do believe that. Like again, I'm not abuse. I'm not doing that. Definitely ain't doing that. Physical, mental, emotional, whatever the fuck it might be. I ain't doing none of that. You feel me? Because I ain't even the one trying to argue with your ass.
Oh no.
You feel me? Like
y'all already know my saying. What I'm gonna do?
We getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, right.
We walking
I'm saying, so you dealing with a chick. Y'all done been dealing with each other for a minute. Her ex nigga gave her something, let's say a sweater. And she always wearing that sweater. Do you got a problem with it?
She told me it's from him?
I mean, in early stages, maybe she slipped up, but she told you it's...
Oh, is this something she already had?
Oh, she had it before you.
I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
But there's also a nigga she couldn't get over.
Okay.
She couldn't get over now. this sweater is her connection to him.
That's the sweater is her connect. As long as she ain't connected with this nigga on a different type of level, I mean, what the fuck? She can't be talking to this nigga and all this shit, cause then that shit really, I already know you got the sweater from the nigga. Now you talking to this nigga and all that. Yeah, bro. Nah, I ain't doing that. Wait. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's one of them scenarios where I start getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, bro, because you could tell me, oh, we just friends.
Oh, so she can't have the sweater.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't mind her having a sweater.
Oh, you mean when she starts fucking with other boys?
But if she got the sweater like brother said, and she still got ongoing conversations with Buddy, and you already just stated she can't get over him, what the fuck? Why am I?
Y'all see what you're saying, right?
You did say she couldn't get over him?
Yeah. In the earlier stages when y'all two was talking, she say, like, yo, I still got feelings for the nigga.
Right.
And she constantly wearing this sweater. And then y'all still having ongoing conversation? Oh, no, I'm removing myself. I'm getting smaller and smaller.
I don't know, bro. I think, let me retract mine, because I might have to, when I'm thinking about this shit.
Now, if it ain't no ongoing conversations, but this sweater is her connection.
I don't give a fuck about that.
No, I don't know. Now I'm changing my mind.
Right, the sweater is her connection to the nigga.
Right.
So it makes me think that
I'm going to buy you a sweater. Come on.
Right, you still got feelings for the nigga because this sweater is one you like to sleep in and all this shit like that. It's what I'm getting to it. It's like...
What I'm going to do is, when you at work...
I'm going to put that bitch in flame.
I'm going to put that bitch somewhere.
I'm going to get you another sweater.
Yeah, I'm going to buy you another one.
That bitch going up in flame.
Or you know what I might do?
Get that shit to the home.
No. I'm going to take the sweater. Because this how I'm going to know. She can tell me whatever. Oh, I don't fuck with him no more. It's just I like this sweater, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to take that bitch. I'm going to hide it somewhere to get her reaction.
Right. And that reaction
Depending on how she react about this sweater.
A fucking sweater.
Right. Then I'm going to know what it is.
That's good.
That's when I'm going to know what it is.
Yeah. That's a good way to handle that.
Mm-hmm. I ain't going to get rid of your shit because I know you feel me? Whatever it might mean something to you, whatever. But depending on her reaction, that's what I'm gonna know. You seen my sweater about? Oh no, I ain't seen that shit. If you go to snapping about that bitch, like bro, I'm getting smaller and smaller, bitch. I'm out the door.
You gonna see me all my shit in the bag? No, I'm gonna be like Santa Claus waiting out the door, bitch. Talking about ho, literally.
Tell you, shit over my shoulder, yo. That shit up under the counter over there, man.
You gonna hear that cling cling? That cling cling? That the Uber here sound.
Oh yeah.
Cling cling, cling. That's my Uber, bitch. Is it gonna be mine or yours? Because somebody getting the fuck out.
Hey man. Yeah, cause we ain't. That reaction gonna tell it all though.
Right. Definitely is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I like to listen to chicks anyway, but like I kind of like to bait they ass. Like, if we talked about an ex before, if we talked about exes, and whenever a certain scenario or something come up, and you say, "Oh yeah, that right." Oh, that's how this ain't right. I be like, "Hold on, now, goddamn it, boy."
You keep talking about
you always bringing this nigga up, boy.
Yeah.
Meaning this was the nigga have to be the nigga that you. I ain't gonna say you like the most. It's just a nigga that you went through the most shit with.
Or like the most. Shit just ain't work out, bitch. You feel me? That's it. For whatever reason, shit just ain't work out.
Yeah, that nigga double back.
Yeah, or if you double back, yeah, like you said, if he double back, you ain't got no problem. Ain't no second thoughts about that shit.
Yeah, ain't gonna be in.
That's how I like to do.
Tell him how to start.
I tell him straight up. But that's a nigga your ass in love with right there, boy. Because every time some shit, this nigga name always come back up.
Always coming up. And the thing about it, you comfortable keep mentioning this nigga name. That's the shit about it.
There's always a story behind this nigga.
Better say that shit in your head. Yeah, this how I am.
Yeah. Say that shit in your head. One thing about me, I hear everything. Bitch, I ain't gonna say shit. You know my philosophy. I ain't bringing it up until I have to. Hide some shit in the cup. Bringing that old shit up. I ain't bringing this shit up until the next time we got an
Hey,
argument.
one thing about it ain't gonna only be in the cup with that. He gonna have a little bit in the cup. He gonna have a little bit in the closet. He gonna have a little bit in the motherfucking suitcase. And he
Call
gonna
me toxic. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna always have my shit just in case. But you come at me with some shit, I have some shit to throw back. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Even playing field, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Fuck that. You better just hide me against
Shit
the
ain't
rope.
toxic,
Finna
bitch.
hide me against the rope.
I got
bitch.
something on your ass too,
You
bitch.
finna hide me
Talking
against the
about.
rope. I ain't like Ali in the
And
alley.
I only did what I did because I know what the fuck you was doing. You
Tell
feel me? So hey,
Two wrongs don't make it right, but bitch, it makes us even.
tell you, bitch.
That the type of nigga. Oh, since we talking about this right
Since
here.
we talking about this right here.
Remember 2 years ago?
Right.
When you did this
2
right
years
here? You remember that bitch?
Oh, you think I ain't know? I just ain't say
I
shit.
know, I ain't
just
say
ain't
shit.
said nothing
Now, I
about
done
it.
held it down. One. I done held this shit down for 2 whole years and ain't say shit to you about it. Meaning I let you go ahead and rock out.
For 2 years.
I let you rock.
For 2
Meaning
years, bitch.
you gotta take that L just like I did. Fuck it.
That's that.
She took that L though. Cause she don't fuck with that nigga no more.
I mean, that's true. But
She
I
did
ain't
that
say
cheating
shit
for
then.
nothing, bitch.
Meaning today, I don't need you talking about no shit with me. We can talk about it. But all that, try to break up and all that extra shit, I don't got time for that. You gotta hold your L like I did. We fucked up, bro. That's it. What we gonna do? Don't break up now, man?
Yeah.
No, been together forever, man. I don't got time for that shit. That just be my whole shit.
All
I
that
gotta
breaking up and starting over
yeah, I
shit.
gotta
man.
start over with somebody else. I gotta relearn
I think
the
that's
whole
the
new-
I think that's the new shit now, bro. I think people, because you know, I know people who, you know, who done had people come back to them and say, "Oh, boy, we saw your person doing this," and like 100 bitches done said it, and they steady take up for the person, like. So they basically just eat the shit like, man, I ain't finna start over type shit. That's probably what they be thinking.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Got time to be starting over.
Right.
All that starting over shit. I'm in.
so
fuck.
basically just let the nigga do what the fuck.
Right, I'm
The
in.
nigga
I'm
or
in
the
now.
chick do what the fuck they want to do. So
Again, I'm like, most motherfuckers like Tony Braxton, bitch. Yo, if you ain't finna leave after you hear this shit this nigga doing, why bring it up? You ain't finna leave.
and some people just don't like to be by their fucking self.
That's
true.
it.
That's very true.
Cause I ain't dealing with it. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
If somebody came and told me some shit once or twice, okay. But if 100 bitches coming to me telling me some shit, well, it gotta be true, right? Everybody ain't lying, bitch.
Yeah. Hey, sit your ass down. We gotta. I need to holler
I'm
at you.
telling
myself.
I've been hearing this shit way too much.
Way
man.
too much.
Right.
Birdman, BG, and Manny Fresh, them ain't lying on you, fool.
For real, bro. I heard this shit
What's
way
up,
too
man?
much, bro.
What's going
Only
on?
nigga believe you is the little nigga over here with the dreads. The nigga with the tattoos on his. It's the only nigga that believe you. He the one who paid this. You crazy? Yeah, bitch, you crazy.
Hey, unconditional love, man. That's what it is, man.
I'm saying, y'all seen,
Hey, man say he consider him his son. He consider him his pops.
At that
You doing
point-
everything.
At that point,
Wait. You doing anything for your child, right?
All right.
Okay. All right.
You right. You right.
All right. I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying, Wayne didn't.
I
look
know
at
what
this
you're
nigga
saying,
at that
bro.
point.
I know what you're
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
I'm just saying,
But
like,
BG could have felt
I'm just
the
trying to
same
make
way.
a point. Yeah. I mean, man.
I mean, Birdman still kept it because Birdman. I mean, it's on record that niggas like Mystical did say Birdman have tried to have him killed.
Mm.
And if you know about the whole shit with what's up, nigga? UNLV. They had the record called
yeah,
Dragon to the
yeah.
River.
Right.
You know, that shit was really much
Yeah.
a diss towards Mystical. It's the nigga in that shit called Lil Yacht. He got killed, and they saying that Birdman's the nigga that pretty much had. That's what happened to that boy record.
Oh, okay.
That
Right,
shit,
right,
They
right,
said
right.
Birdman pretty much was talking about this nigga in the record.
Mm.
So, meaning that could have easily been the BGs and the Juvies like that this nigga have tried to have killed.
Right.
Meaning he probably didn't because he did see them niggas as something. Because this nigga did have these niggas around him since they was 12. Like, really kids.
Right.
Up until, till they started beefing and all that shit like that. So maybe he still did see them as son. You right.
Yeah, son and dad. Like, that's my old boy. We beefing and shit, but
Right.
it is what it is. Like,
I ain't finna have a nigga go do no dumb, because ain't no dumb shit happen
right.
out of that whole situation.
Right.
So, You right, I guess. Fuck.
That's the only sense I can make of that
You right,
shit.
this shit makes
You
sense.
very right.
I asked you to say that.
Right.
I mean,
That's the only sense I can make of that shit.
You say what you want about Birdman, but one thing everybody do say about that nigga, he always call people and tell them like, you good, what you need. Which is why Tony Braxton saw in love with that nigga. She say he always been like that toward her. Always making sure she was good and shit like that. I'm saying, y'all seen Coming to America yet?
I saw it. The second one. Second one, right? Yeah.
You fucking with it?
I'm fucking with it, bro.
I'm like this. I don't think Eddie Murphy made the shit for it to be better than the first one. I think he just made the shit for the coach.
That too. Again, and I think he made it for the newer generation, bro, because a lot of them don't know about the first one.
Right. And like I said, I don't know. I think people wanted the shit to be just this spectacular movie. And I'm like, yo, I don't know, but I like this shit. It was a decent movie. It's kind of slow at the first little 30 minutes, but that back end, the shit got good. I
thought this shit was funny from the beginning.
Like I said, I thought it was slow. I ain't saying it wasn't funny.
Right, I know that. Right,
slow in the beginning, but I fought with this shit.
I can agree with that because that's when they went into the whole trying to tell the backstory about how he got it, how his son and all that.
Right.
Like that.
They were saying how the nigga got straight to New York and then found this son all of a sudden. Soon he got to New York and shit. I'm like,
brother.
Shit, a movie.
Yeah, bro. How much time you think you?
Damn.
For that shit, the movie got to be 4 hours.
Then they saying nigga wasn't even at Madison Square Garden. Like, bro, it's a movie, bro. We know this shit ain't Madison Square Garden. But like I said, I like Tracy Morgan and Leslie Jones. Them.
Yeah.
They turned up for Queens. Oh, they were saying they ain't like how the shit was coming to America. It was only in America for like 10 minutes.
Man, who gives a fuck,
like,
bro?
Y'all watching the movie or not, bro? Fuck all that. All that.
I think people held that shit at too high of a standard, trying to compare that shit to the first one.
Man,
I looked at the movie as I looked at it as its own movie, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying, bro?
I always say, bro, if
I seen both movies.
If I got a Jay-Z album to listen to and a Soulja Boy album to listen to, bro, one thing I'm not gonna do is listen to Jay shit first and then Soulja Boy shit. Because you're going to be highly fucking disappointed. You probably should listen to Soulja shit. Because you can't compare these two niggas, bro. They two totally different rappers, bro.
And that nigga brought a lot of people into that movie.
That nigga had 400 niggas in that shit.
That nigga brought a lot of people into that movie.
Meaning he put a lot of money in the bitches. That's an Eddie Murphy project.
Right.
Meaning that shit budget was probably $60 million. Everybody probably got a nice little check out of that shit, boy. What's the nigga name? Morgan Freeman was in that shit for 2 minutes and probably got 100,000.
Oh yeah. The funeral part was dope to me though. Nigga say, I want to have my funeral while I'm still alive.
While I'm still here and died at the funeral.
Yeah, died at that shit was dope. Fuck all that.
Hey, I'm gonna die anyway, bitch. I have my shit right now, bitch.
At least I want to enjoy my shit.
Give me my flowers now, bitch.
Yeah,
fuck
bitch.
that.
Fuck that. That shit was tight, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how I'm on my deathbed like, yo.
Him in the movie.
Who?
Morgan Freeman.
That nigga narrated the whole funeral.
Boy, I swear I don't remember
what the fuck? Yeah, the boy was talking the whole time at the funeral. One thing I can say about that bitch, he been looking old forever, but he look a little older now though. Like,
all right. That bitch old as fuck. That bitch been old all my life.
Right. That's what I'm saying, right?
That bitch done did a million movies.
I'm telling you, boy. But that bitch was in there, boy. That nigga had a lot of
nigga being old as fuck. The nigga who died been old as fuck all my life.
Oh yeah.
And he was old.
Man.
The one who died.
James Earl Jones, that's his name?
Yeah, I think so.
The daddy, right.
Nigga was old as fuck when the movie came out. Bitch, that was in 1989. That shit came out.
That's how I was like, boy, because they would show the niggas in the shop. I was like, man, how the fuck these niggas look the same? But that shit was 40 years ago.
Hey, I said the same thing.
But they do look older.
Right, they do.
Yeah, because when I went back, when they did the flashback shit, they do look older. I'm like, boy, them niggas living a long ass time.
I'll tell you what.
Especially Arsenio, bitch. That bitch was old in the first one, bitch.
Hey, what's the fuck that nigga name is?
Oh, the one who was white too, the white dude, he was coughing. I was like, this bitch finally finna die. Right, when they were coughing.
What's the nigga name?
Hit his ass on the back.
What the fuck the nigga name? The nigga who played the sergeant. Was it Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes. Yeah, Wesley.
The way the nigga come in with the little two-step.
Oh yeah. Wesley Snipes.
That shit was too funny. Boy.
Like,
Every time that nigga come in, he doing the drop step. What the fuck you talking about?
Say, I forgot who that was. Motherfucker say, but I ain't even know Rick Ross was in the movie. I'm like, how? Oh, I think was that Jockey? Somebody said it.
Yeah,
but
he definitely was there.
Like the nigga was right there when they showed
The nigga
Wesley Snipes.
promoted the whole movie because it was at his house. That's how he was promoting the movie.
No, I thought the movie was straight.
Yeah, I thought the shit was straight.
I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I did too. I
enjoyed it.
I watch movies for what the fuck it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't be looking at that shit for. That shit is coming to America too, bro. You feel me? Like, fuck all that. You trying to look at that shit, basing it off the first one and all that.
I look at this shit as Eddie Murphy put 400 niggas in his movie and got them checks.
All right, I'm
blockbuster film.
You know what? If I think about it, just me thinking. I don't really, but if I really think back to the first one was a good movie. But how funny was it? Was the movie actually was though?
Right, because I don't even think it was considered a comedy then.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, that's true.
Matter of fact, was Eddie then though? When that movie came out, like
yeah, he definitely was.
Was he that guy though?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Right. That was the whole reason why he got into all the characters and shit. That they was able to do that then.
So he was on SNL. What the fuck he was on SNL, right? Or he was on SNL or In Living Color. Which one of them shits he come from?
He was on SNL, Saturday Night Live.
So
that's where he came from?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy was on Saturday Night Live.
Right. Jim Carrey come from
In Living Color. Right.
So I'm saying, he was on SNL before Coming to America came out.
Yeah, that was way before though. This
So
nigga done had his stand-ups. Yeah, he done had, it was movies before that. Nigga had, Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, he had.
That nigga had like 2 or 3 of them shits before that.
That shit an 80s movie.
Golden Child.
Yeah,
he had the Golden Child. All that shit before that. Yeah. Then, he had a couple stand-ups. Delirious and some other shit. Yeah, Eddie was way before.
Raw. He had
Raw and Delirious, right. Them
you
the
gonna
two.
eat your cornbread?
Oh yeah,
but that shit was.
But Life came after that.
That shit was like 2000.
Life came after. Yeah.
So I seen a nigga say this shit. Told my wife, we make too much money to get the stimulus check this time. So she gets the humble brag to her friends about how rich they is, and I get $2,800 to bet on basketball. Everybody wins. Meaning they actually got the money, but he told her ass
they don't get it.
He ain't getting
it. Damn.
We like, hey, baby, everybody win, baby.
Hell no.
We living like the Benjamins, baby. What you talking about?
That's a slick nigga.
Yeah, slick ass nigga. She's a dumb motherfucker. One. How you letting this nigga just control all of this?
Which means he claimed the kid in. Had to.
Must be. Oh, that's the wrong trick, lady.
Yeah, he had to. Because that's the only way she won't know. Right.
One of them niggas got joint accounts. Kanye, boy. You got a joint account. I think he'll win that because she got more money than him. So Kanye may win a lot of this shit they talk about. Because she got more money than him. So I don't know if she could put him on child support. She make more money. I don't know how that shit go because they both rich as fuck, but
yeah, that shit. I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. Because now we're talking about.
If I know Kim, I think she delay a lot of like yo, well, I don't want nothing.
Just let him go.
Just let him do him. You feel me? I don't want nothing because
that shit don't work like that though. Unfortunately,
Russell Brand did that shit with Katy Perry. He was supposed to get alimony.
Oh well, you know what? Let me take that back.
He got all type of shit from her. He said, "No, I don't want it. Just let her."
Right, but that shit must be depending on where you live at. Cause here in Florida, that shit don't work like that.
Because Russell Brand did it with Katy Perry.
That shit don't work like that. Because it's the way they look at it is what's in the best interest of the child. So whoever that child got to be taken care of. You feel me? Basically, like you know what I'm saying?
Right. And they gonna be. Bitch, your whole family rich. Somebody gonna take care of this.
Right, somebody got to pay the shit. So
what I said before that Kim and Kanye shit about marriage? I forgot.
Shit, I forgot too. Just talking to a nigga who forgetful.
I'll tell you, bitch will lose his brain if one attached to his body. Yeah, but all that marriage shit, boy, yeah, that's a lot of money to be splitting up if they splitting the money. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit.
Yeah, cause that shit go by property. If they own any property together, all kind of shit. Boy.
Everything gotta get divided.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye, boy, it sound like you might as well stick in your marriage.
Say it's cheaper to keep him, man.
Might as well stay in
But
that
like you
shit,
said,
boy.
it depends on which side he come out on. You feel me? He might come out on the
better side.
right. Mm-hmm. So.
Mm-hmm. And that's all, folks. I'm saying, y'all got anything else? Nothing else, man. Like Depp always say, man, see you when I see you.
Dwayne Dade.
Big bro CB.